Hello everyone, welcome back again. Sorry if I have a little bit of a rasp in my voice. It's early in the morning for me, but I was feeling like getting on here. Um, Hope everyone's doing well. Uh, like I said, I wanted to just get going on a house, and I did have some ideas actually. Four of which actually I'm going to start planning this. I do plan on just bone mealing it at some point, but I figured I'll just let it grow for a little bit while I gather some resources. I also want to just make a chest to get rid of this clutter. So that's going to be the first on what I want to do today is just get everything out of my inventory. Sorry, I'm working a little slower today, but it's all good. Alright, here's that chest, and I'm literally just going to put everything in here. I don't know if there's a way to hotkey, so I'm just going to go individually. Alright, I'll do that for now. I don't need my boat. Awesome. Okay. And I'm gonna sleep through the night real fast. With my new bed, this was such a huge thing for me, which is funny because in reality, it's such a little thing that every Minecrafter has. But all right. Uh, I think I'll start bone mealing this real fast. Oh, crap. I'm pretty sure. Oh, awesome. Okay. Um, One thing I'm realizing, I'm gonna cut down a lot of wood, and I have no serious tool for doing it. Okay, I can have 3 iron if I smelt this down. So I guess I'll do that next real fast. Just smelt the rest of my iron. Also, sorry about my mic just a moment ago. I fixed it, I believe. So I'll try and remember to put a quick volume warning, or we'll see if I listen back if I feel like I need a volume warning. But yeah, sorry about that. Make this axe real fast. But man, I hate this rain. But there's nothing really I can do about it. I intentionally didn't turn cheats on because I didn't want any excuse to have a handicap. I'll cut down this tree. I wanted some dark oak for the floors, and I had an idea. I don't know, because like I said, I don't build. So this might all go out the window like at any moment. But I had an idea, and I wanted the floors, and I had an idea for a stairway to be made with dark oak, and then pretty much the whole rest is going to be made with your standard oak. Um, I'll just regrow this for now, because I don't know how much I'll need, but I'm not gonna worry about bone mealing it. I kind of like this tree here, at least for now, so I kind of want to keep it there, so it's not like I'm isolated out here. But I'm gonna just chop down a ton of trees, uh, and I'll be back. I'm not quite done yet with what I want to do, but it's a good starter. Um, I'm honestly gonna turn down these, the weather. Cause man, the rain is so loud I can't even hear myself think. Um, okay, so I got a decent amount of wood. It's not as much as I want, to be fully honest. I don't know why I thought I had enough logs with 6 logs. I was lying hardcore there. Okay, so um, I got a decent amount here. Uh, let's see here. I want a little bit more than half to turn into planks. Um, I think that'll actually be good. Because I do actually want to use some logs, and I'm sure that this isn't going to be enough still. Whenever I build, I usually underestimate like how much I need. Um, but basically I want to do the outline of my base with like just logs. Um, yeah, I actually think I'm gonna. Oh man, this is gonna be rough. I want to actually get rid of this layer. And the reason I like kind of gripe about that is this chest I just put down and having to move all that. But I guess maybe I can leave it floating for now. It's just like kind of gives me like I don't know. I just don't like that. Um, I'm literally just gonna smelt one of these to make a shovel. Um, Now that I remember that you can make tools and all that out of it. Okay, so I'm gonna quickly smelt this, and then I guess I don't know. I'll just break this down and just move it down like a couple levels where I know that I'll be all good. Ah, just like that. The rain is gone. All right. I just needed a shovel. That's what the world was telling me, I guess. Uh, oh yeah. So I'm gonna finish breaking all this down. Um, Also quickly wanted to mention, I checked my YouTube analytics for the first time, and I just want to say, man, I have had, it's not a lot. I act like it's impressive, and it's really not. But I got 100 views across my 3 videos so far, and I'm just like, my retention rate wasn't great, but people were clicking on. And so if you're one of the few people that maybe watches this video and isn't my friends, that like, I don't know, and you ended up watching it for the whole duration, just thank you. I wasn't really expecting to get any views ever on anything I've put up. So it's like, truly, it's like, it's exciting. I don't know why I even have leaves, but I'll just put them in there for now. But yeah, it was really exciting to like look at my analytics for the first time and be like, man, people are seeing me like on their pages. Uh, and so yeah, I just felt like I should mention that. Um, because it's kind of crazy to me. Right. I'll get back going on just making this shovel. Alright, shovel's done. And like I said, I feel like I wanna shovel out this top layer, so I just have I want as much surface area as I can, and I feel like this second layer on like this kind of little hill will be fine. Before I go farther, I already know this isn't gonna be enough, so I'm gonna just throw. I don't want to throw all of it because that'll be a waste of my coal. I'll throw in like 27 though, and then I'll get right back to shoveling. Well, this is why I went and crafted, or not crafted, I went and started smelting some more. Because I realized, yeah, this isn't gonna work out if I just do that. I want to circle back quickly. I guess I can keep shoveling while I talk for a sec. Um, I feel like a big reason my retention rate isn't great is people are getting past like the first couple videos. I feel like my last video was probably my best work, just in terms of at least like you were able to like listen to it fully without having to mess with any of your volume settings or anything, which was an issue I had with my first couple, and I feel like people just see that and it turns them off, which I think is pretty fair. Um, okay, this is basically full already, which kind of sucks, but let's see how much I can squeeze in there. Okay, no, we're fine. I have some flowers and stuff. I'll just keep those in my inventory, I guess, for now. But okay, I think I want to start with the actual outline first before anything else. And that fire is still raging on, but there's a river across here, so I guess I'll just let it burn itself out. That's pretty annoying though. That thing has been going for a long time. Through the rain, by the way. I forgot there's a huge rainstorm. It's still going. Alright. I don't really know how to start this off, so I think I'll just start. I literally have no plans. I'll start building, and then if it's looking, I'll just get back to you once it either looks good or once it looks horrendous. I don't know how most people build. I'm doing some kind of weird, I feel like. I'm putting out like a general foundation first, just so kind of I know what space I have put out to work with. I mean, that could pretty easily shift still, but I don't know. I just kind of like, I don't know. It's visually makes more sense for me, you know? Alright, I have that foundation down. It's a little funny because my original marker isn't inside it. I think I might want to go farther back, which, you know, is kind of an issue for me, but no, it should be fine. I think this will be my general space. I actually might go a little bit more out here because I want to have like that staircase I was talking about, like right here. I wasn't sure what to do, if I was gonna have like kind of an open air thing for the rest of this or not. But actually what I think I'm gonna do is, I can keep this down for now, but I'm gonna expand some more this way. Okay, this line doesn't really mean anything, but I am realizing I'm running out of some wood. I do have more in my inventory, but like I said, I want to have that pillar up. And actually for that, I'm just going to carve out the corners as like just reminders. And honestly, this line might be useful. It kind of has a nice break in the house. What was that noise? Sorry, I've never heard that before. Was that one of the animals? Was that you? That was you. What the hell? Okay. I don't know. I guess I think I might put something here. We'll see. I don't really know. This could be like maybe my opening section, like kind of my front door-ish. It's kind of wonky, so maybe not, but I have the right to change my mind. It's not quite night yet. This isn't nearly enough wood. So I'm gonna just kind of place it down here, and then I'll eventually light up this place just so I can work during the night, but I figure like there's no really need to. It takes a couple seconds to sleep. I figure I'll just work until I'll work until I run out of wood, and then I'll worry about what I need to do. Alright, I'm out of wood. I didn't even get like a whole layer around. But that's alright. I'm gonna go chop some more down. And then, yeah, I don't think I'll make you guys wait and see. But I'll just be back when I have some more wood.
A few moments later.
Alright, I got myself some more wood. It's probably still not enough, but just a random tidbit I wanted to add. I definitely have not been around the animals, because I did not know that they changed, like, animal sounds, man. That's crazy. I don't know why they did that. I feel like nothing was wrong with the other animal sounds. But that's just wild to me. And I forgot I have all these, like, crazy caverns all over the place. I should check those out at some point. I don't know about today. Honestly, I don't know how much, how productive this day's gonna be. I feel like really it's gonna be mostly just me talking and placing blocks until I get bored. I'm sorry if that's kind of boring to watch. I know I kind of say that a lot, but I just don't know what to expect. I don't really have any basis of what to go on. So. really trying to do this all like tutorial free, but it's kind of, I don't know. Like, I have done one house I would say that I'm like, I wouldn't say proud of because I did use a tutorial. Um, but I've only done like one house that looked house shaped. I don't know if you guys remember, but in like my very first video, I talked about how usually I just do like I do a big block and I call it done. I really don't want to do that this time. I really want to try. I know it's looking block shaped, but I'm kind of I'm kind of I don't know what you'd say, making a sculpture, you know? I got the big hunk of like material, and then I feel like I'll carve out the fine details. Um, or I can maybe start now. I want to get some stairs. No, I don't have enough. I don't have pillar's not tall enough yet. Or the pillar. Yeah. This this isn't tall enough yet. Um, I don't know. I don't really want to. I want to do everything on camera for the most. Like I don't want to be like one of those guys. Like, hey guys, I'm gonna go off camera grinding. It just feels like illegit for me. Like I'm fine cutting parts out. Like I've done some cuts here and there of just like me running around or like me cutting wood probably I've done too for this video. But I guess there's no point. I thought about maybe doing some just quote unquote off camera grinding. Not that made it sound like I was gonna cheat. I meant just like gathering resources. Like just getting all the wood I need so that in these videos I'm not running back to this forest, cutting down a tree, then running back, placing it. It reminds me of like my first video where I would just run out of everything. I'd run back up to my base, and then I'd run back down. Or that time I died where I had to like sprint through the woods. That wasn't fun. Well, it kind of was fun. I actually haven't died nearly as much as I thought, but I'm sure once I like get to the nether, that's all gonna change. I feel like whenever I used to play with my friends, I would always just die in the nether and then I'd quit. So that's really gonna test my commitment to this world, I feel like. Is once I get to the nether, and if I die, like being okay with that and being okay with having to grind back up. I mean, at the moment, it's not like I have anything crazy. Alright, I have roughly a stack of wood. Like I said, still probably not enough for what I want to do. I didn't realize like just how much how much wood you need for builds. I was just like, oh, for some reason I thought like just a little bit over a stack would be fine. I don't know why I thought that because 64 blocks really isn't that much. I mean, I got like 4 stacks of dirt from just like terraforming. Um, I'll just, I don't know, just keep going on making these layers up, and I feel like, I don't know, this thing's gonna go up high, but I feel like I don't need to build every level of it. Because I want to be able by the end of the day, because I have to work today. So this recording might end, and then I'll pick it back up. But uh. Sorry, I'm fully brain farting. I want to be able to look back at the end of this video and be like, okay, you made some progress. But I also don't want to spend too much time working on it. Well, that makes it sound weird. I have had a streak going of recording and posting a video every day since I've started this channel. And now I'm a little bit prideful of it, to be honest. So I would kind of like to keep that going. But I don't know. If it's really just bland and I feel like it's not good, I'll probably just like hold off. And then I'll either I'll either post videos in bunches like I've done before, or I'll just really edit one down, which I'm not good at. I don't know. I kind of like I don't know. If you guys feel like I'm showing too much of the process, you can let me know, but I kind of just like to post my process because I don't know, I feel like the harsh cuts are just kind of weird. Like, where did all that time go? Um, but I know I'm averaging like half an hour, ow, on my videos, and nothing really happens. Uh, so if that's just really lame and boring, you guys can let me know, and I'll definitely try harder to like just show the process. MLG. Wow, that was really skilled of me. Um, what? This is not night? There we go. I had to wait like a second longer. Okay, this is weird. I know there's like I've never used it, but this I see the practical usage of it now is that the bamboo, like the what is it? Scaffolding? Because what I'm doing right now is not very efficient. I feel like I should just use dirt. Because I have plenty of it. I'll just move this into like my... Because also my axe is losing durability each time I do that. And I don't have any iron. So what might happen is I'll finish up on what I got here. If my axe like breaks on me, I'll just go... I'll go mine quickly. I've seen tons of it. Because like there's these huge caves. I probably won't even bother showing it though. But there's these huge caves. And I'll just go grab some iron really quick. Because I've seen plenty of it just laying around down there. But I'm feeling good, where soon I feel like I can start carving out a shape in this house. Yes. Man, this is really looking like vintage fork right now, where I can just, I don't know. I can see the box, you know? Alright. Well, I'm out of wood now. So, like I said, I'll just go chop down some wood. I'll be right back. Get some more wood, but I'm gonna quickly go AFK for a bit. So I'm gonna end recording, and I'll pick it back up, get more wood, and then I'll... Hey guys, this is just a message before the rest of the video. To start, I'm incredibly sorry. I know I don't have like a lot of concurrent viewers, but that doesn't mean I should just be lazy. I fully stopped recording for like half of this building process, and I'm so sorry. I hope that I'm not giving too much away, but I feel like you guys deserve to see the final product. I actually may put this at the end of the video, but I figured I would just show my work because, man, I'm actually really frustrated. I fully stopped recording, and then I went to stop it, and it started. I'm like, oh man. But I'll just give a quick tour then. So I decided that I wanted to kind of have like almost like an open kind of section here, but I couldn't figure out how to do it. Instead, I decided to kind of just have this big window, and I feel like it works well, and I have these flowers up here. I've never built anything like this before with like the stairs and the planks and the whatever, I forget what these are called, but you know what I'm saying, the slabs. And then I decided to use like, I think they're still new, but the new shelf item for like around the door, and I feel like it'd be really fun to be able to just like hold stuff I typically would use, like tools or stuff up here. I just thought that would be a really cool touch. I also added the staircase, which I believe I talked about right off the get, going up here, and I wanted the wood to fully kind of surround the top here. I'm really sorry I didn't show the build process, but honestly, it could be a blessing in disguise. It could have been very boring, but I feel like I still deserve to show the part 1, and then for part 2, I'll be absolutely certain to be recording what I'm supposed to be recording. And while I'm here, actually, just to get a little bit of something on here, this door is backwards, so there we go. But I am incredibly sorry to anyone who is watching this and just wondered, hey, why is the house done now? Well, it's not done, but why is the house like this now? Yeah, that's so my bad, such a huge oversight. But this is the real outro now. Sorry again, and yeah, please enjoy. Yeah.